Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be eating some lemon frosting and we're going to talk about why I want to be a vampire. So I've been reading Twilight recently and well, okay, a lot of people say that Twilight vampires aren't real vampires, but that's like all I know, and I was going to research other vampires but I ran out of time and energy, so this is what you get, is just Twilight vampires and why I would be a Twilight vampire. Oh, that's pretty good with graham crackers. I made a pros and cons list. I think the pros outweigh the cons, just my opinion. If you know anything about real vampires, you can tell me in the comments below. I just don't really want to look it up. So, why I'd be a vampire? First of all, the main reason is they don't sleep. I've been very busy lately, and so it's hard. Sorry, I'm trying to keep him quiet. Okay, well, I've been busy lately, and every time like I get home, there's just like 800 things to do, and I have like 60 projects started and everything, and I've started on like 8 videos, but like none of them are done. And so if I had more time at night, like first of all, I could just learn more, and I'd just be smarter maybe, like I just know more stuff. Plus, like you could watch a lot of TikToks, which would, I already spend too much time on TikTok. I love TikTok, but like that's addicting. So I could just get more stuff done, and I think that'd be pretty productive. Like my sleep schedule is so whack, and so I like not sleeping would be pretty great, I think. The next thing is that you'd be rich. So they talk about in Twilight how their money just kind of accumulates because they live forever, and the dad, Carlisle's a doctor, so that's a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know, you would just be kind of rich. However, you wouldn't get to stay in one place for very long because you don't age, which I think would be a con because, I don't know, that's one of the two-sided things. Is one, you'd have to move a lot, and so like you'd have to leave people behind, but on the other side you get to travel a lot and just get to like know a lot of places, which would be interesting. However, you'd have to live in the cold because you just will sparkle in the sunlight, and so you couldn't really go warm places, at least in public. Okay, so you wouldn't get as sick or as hurt because you're kind of indestructible. Like you're not totally indestructible, but like to humans you pretty much are. And I don't know what else to say about that. Like you just like wouldn't get hurt as easy. Like you could stub your toe and step on a Lego and it'd be fine. Like it wouldn't be a big deal. Like that'd be nice. I don't know, like that'd just be nice. And you wouldn't get sick as much, which would be convenient because you can't really go to the doctor because like you don't have a heartbeat first of all, but like your blood pressure and stuff is different. You have a different number of chromosomes and all of that. Like you couldn't go to the doctor, but I don't know why we would really need to. I did parkour for 6 months, and you'd just be really good at parkour and not have to like train for anything because you can just jump out of stuff, and since you don't get hurt, you just like land on your feet. And like in the 4th Twilight book, sorry if it's a spoiler, Bella talks about how she just jumps out the window and it's like she's jumping like in like kind of slow motion where she can see and it doesn't look super fast, and you can run really fast and you could just get places without a car, which would save you gas money, even though they do drive fast, and like that's kind of fun. But like running might be the way to go. You'd also know the landscape around your area really well if you ran all the time, you know, and hunted and stuff. I think hunting would be more of a con, and just not being able to eat human food would be a con too. Just like you can't just sit here and eat bottles of frosting all the time, so you have to hunt. And I don't know, I'd rather just eat like avocados and stuff instead of deer, but like if I'm a vampire then I won't really know the difference. I don't want to eat deer, so I guess that's just like I won't really have to worry about that. But like from a human standpoint, that just doesn't sound great. I can't really decide if I would want to live forever. Like I think it'd be interesting to see how much the world changes and stuff, and that kind of interests me, but I also like we're gonna have a lot of problems in 2050, so might be fine. You can still die as a vampire. I guess if it got really bad, you could always just have like you can just always go fight a werewolf or something and try to lose. I don't know, mostly it's the time thing for me. I'm not sleeping that I think would be nice. Also, they just described the vampires as being really beautiful, which are the ants. So that's pretty much all I can think about why I'd want to be a vampire. Like, that was my whole list. I'll give you a little bit of a life update. I had school registration today, and I got my picture, I got my schedule, I got a parking pass, which is exciting since I can drive. I went to the doctor the other day to get my physical so I can play sports this year. And we're sitting there and she's like, "Hey, do you have any other questions?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's this on my arm?" And she's like, "Looks like ringworm." And I was like, "Oh," and Anna, my sister, just starts laughing so hard. I was like, "All right, guess I have ringworm." But the weird thing is I've had it for like 2 months. I know I've had it at least since the beginning of the summer. And I had it when I went to Florida, which was like in the middle of June. So I have no idea where I got it from, but it's getting fixed now. So I mean, if you've ever had ringworm, I guess comment down below, because some people say it's itchy, but the reason I didn't do anything about it for 2 months is because I thought it was chlorine burn from diving, and also it just like doesn't itch, like it doesn't do anything, it just sits there. And I was like, oh, it's just a nice white spot on my arm, which should be alarming because it's like circular and stuff, but like I just wasn't alarmed by it, I guess, so that's why it was there for so long. Everybody thinks I'm gonna give it to them. I'm like, you would have had it by now. I've had it for too long. And it's getting better. Like, it used to be a little more red around the edges, and it's fine now. Yeah, if you want to see a back to school haul, like supplies and clothes and stuff, comment that down below. Because, I mean, I'll do that, and I like to watch those videos, but I just don't know if that's my type of content. Okay, you know what annoys me? Some people complain about how long it takes them to make TikToks. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I just spent 15 minutes making a TikTok." I'm like, do you know how much do you know how much time it takes to make 2 YouTube videos every week and edit them and upload them? Like, editing takes so long. My church vlog, I spent like at least 50 hours editing that.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. Part of it was that the clips were on my phone.
50 hours of driving.
Okay, so part of it was I spent at least 4 hours, like 3 or 4 hours, getting all the clips onto Final Cut Pro, because half of them were on my phone and half of them were on the memory card. And then after that, you have to like get them all in. It takes a lot for stuff to load too, because our computer was whacked. And so like, it's just a hard process, because yeah, and then having to edit it and having to bleep out all the cussing and watch all of it. There's 4 hours of footage, and so you have to watch all of it and then cut stuff out and then watch it again to make sure you cut it out and all like flows together nicely. I watched it at least 3 or 4 times, making sure that there wasn't anything I wanted to change. I think that's pretty much all the life update. Comment down below your favorite kind of frosting. Also like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.